Stupid power was out of the day, so I'm behind on changing waters and things. Figure, since I'm behind anyways, I might as well show off some of the babies. Or just a baby. This is Pogo, the little Savannah. The little female Savannah. And she's being shy. She was right over here earlier, right out in the middle, investigating my hand, and now that the lights are back on, she's being all shy. Come on, baby. Hello. Are you hissing at me? Hello. So she doesn't really cobra, but she does flatten a lot, which she's not showing here. They're always a little more cautious around the camera to begin with. Yeah, see, she doesn't usually hiss either. You're okay, baby. You're okay. Now, the camera's not really doing her colors any justice. I mean, this is a phone camera after all, so it's not going to be great in the first place. It's oversaturating her a little bit. But she has really colored up lately. Considering she's a form of hypo, color isn't really her thing. So I don't know if she's getting ready to shed or what. Because the problem is with her, her belly looks like it's perpetually in a state of shed. And Kevin Rhodes actually mentioned this in a comment, that the true hypos are like that too. They have that belly that looks like permanent shed. She's not shed in a while though, so it could be happening. Hey there, Pogo. What's up, BB? How much did she weigh? She's about 1.5 years now, and 156 grams. And she doesn't really get enough attention, honestly, which is why sometimes she'll charge my fingers when I'm trying to clean. She's gotten me a couple times. She's got sharp little teeth for such a little bugger. Stay down, baby. Don't let me get your head. And then her brother is down here. It's a Clefarious or Clefty. And he, geez, the last time I did that, I should have prepared. The last time I opened up the drawer like this, he flew the heck out. Like when it was cracked like this, flew out with his mouth open. He has had a great appetite lately. Before, he was the worst eater out of all the hognose snakes, including the babies over there. Now he has a great appetite, and he still looks a little better than his sister, honestly. Minus the cleft lip and the tail kinks. Come on, baby, stick your head out. I swear, you see, usually he's out and cruising too, but it's something about the camera, maybe infrared, that they just don't like. Come on, baby, I gotta show you off a little bit. It's been a long time. Hello? Gotta make sure I don't trip and kill myself. Yeah, so his one eyeball is still stuck, the one on the right there. Still has the cleft lip on the right as well. Obviously, it's not going away. Haven't known any more, or noticed any more spinal kinks as he's grown, except for down here near his tail tip. You see he kind of has a nub tail. It kind of curves off to the left right there. I mean, if it was lifted up, he's not going to let me grab it, but if it was lifted up, it curls to the left and down. So, yeah, that's a kink. He's a friendly boy for the most part, too, when he's not ravenously hungry. And he is always ravenously hungry. He's up to 2 pinkies every 5 days now. And he will not eat fuzzies, so I just gotta wait until he puts on some more weight. And yeah, that's all he gets for a bin. I tried upgrading him, but he wasn't really having it. Who else? Who else? Let's check in on Chaz. Might as well make this a 5-minute or longer video. Chaz? Chaz? Oh, he's still in the back. Chaz, I don't want you to fall out, baby. Here. Not the best light. There he is. Hi, Chazzy boy. Now, he's the father of the 7 babies I have. Mother is a lady. He's a lavender, as far as I know. And the mother is a Evans hypochondra. And I kind of have a question about him. I'm going to have to ask Jeff Gilwood at some point. Do we think we see Arctic in here? Because some of his babies have some serious Arctic markers, and I don't know if it's just a thing with him, because, I mean, they could just be taking after Dad, because if you see, he has some head modeling, like right there in his head pattern, and his babies have that. He also has some darker pigment around the edges of his head stamp and some of his spots, as well as a barely visible white outline that borders his head pattern and the first couple spots that he has on his neck, as well as this one down here. And those are all Arctic markers. He was not sold to me as an Arctic lavender, which would be a moon dust, but he was an oddball, according to Jeff. So it could be that there was just hidden Arctic in there, which would mean that some of his babies could possibly have the Arctic gene, which would be fantastic, because then I could make something that probably hasn't been seen yet. In about 3 years. It'll take that long. Although, I can't find any babies for sale that have the same genetics as his and Lady's babies, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, I got 2 to 3 years to wait and find out, so you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Such a good, curious boy. He has decided to self-regulate his food. He's eating every other feeding. You know, that's his choice. I'm not sure why he does that. He's done it every single year that I've had him. And he doesn't need to be brewmated in order to be coaxed into breeding, because the first time that I bred him, he did not brewmate, and he was the only one who successfully locked within a day. And the second time around, same deal. He locked within a day on Lady. And it only took once with him, so he's a very good, fertile male. You're such a good boy. Who else would sit here and let me pet their cheeks? There's not too many. Not too many. What a good boy. Such a good boy. I don't give you enough attention. The only thing that worries me about him is his body condition. He's not underweight, but there's just something about him that screams like dehydration. I tried to give him a humid hide. This thing was full up to here, and he dragged all that dirt out. Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. He dragged all that dirt out of this hole, which is set high in the bin. So I don't get it. And then, now that it's mostly empty, he spends the majority of time sleeping in here. It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's very spacious in there. He takes up 1/4 of this when he's curled up. He's just a weirdo. You're a weirdo. But I've always known that. Alright, I guess that's enough for now. Good night, Chaz. You're such a good boy. You're my Chazzy boy, and I love you very much. It's really this part in here which worries me. Kind of has like this mound in the center, and come on, focus. Mound in the center, and then it bulges out at the bottom. He doesn't look sick. He doesn't sound sick. But there's just something that rubs me the wrong way. If only the vet was not scheduled out to the middle of December.